Hey guys, so welcome back to our channel. So for today's tutorial, we'll be checking out how to do a text morph animation in After Effects, just as the one you are seeing on the screen. So let's create this. So once you open your After Effects, we're going to come to our text. We're going to type out the text that we want to morph into. I'm going to tap motion. So we're going to align this to the middle, so you can increase the scale so we can see what we are working on. So we can leave it right there. So we're going to duplicate the text also. To the second text, we can change this to graphics. Change this to graphics. We also align it to the middle. So we'll click on the first text here. Let me remove this too to rename. So we'll click our first text here, then we'll right click on it. We'll come to create and create shape from text. We're going to do the same thing for the graphics, create shape from text. So we're going to delete the two main texts. Then we're going to off this graphics shape from text. So we're going to work with only the motion text. So we're going to double press letter U. So by double pressing letter U is going to reveal all the parts of each alphabet. Here, as we have already created shape from the text, as you can see, each alphabet has its own parts. So we're going to close all this fill and stroke so that it's not going to confuse us. So I will just close them so that we're able to see what we are working on. Okay, I think that is that. So this is how we are going to do this. So the next thing for us to do now is to go like 10 frames forward by pressing shift page down. If you press shift page down, we're going to go 10 frames forward. So I'm going to create a keyframe on all the parts. In hem, O has two parts. We're going to create a part on the two, keyframe on the two parts. Letter T, I, O has two parts here also, then N. From there, we're going to go another 10 frames forward, shift page down, go to another 10 frames forward. So we're going to come to the next text here, which is graphics. We're going to press letter U 2 times. It's going to reveal all the parts. So what we're going to do in this part is that we're going to copy the part of each letter and place it right here so that they can morph into the second letter. Okay, to bring it this with, we're going to copy letter G part. You click on it, Ctrl C, then you come to letter M. Just click on the part and paste it. As you can see, the M has morphed into letter G, as you can see. So that's what we are going to do for that. So we can close M. As we have done this, we can just close this also. So as you can see, letter O here has two parts. The reason why letter O has two parts here is because we can see the two lines here. So if I off this, you can see this is the first part, this is the second part, first part, second part. So that is the reason why it has two parts. So letter R here too has two parts. So we're going to copy each part on those two parts also. So we just copy the first part, then go to the first part of O and paste. Then we'll come to the second part, Ctrl C, Ctrl C and paste. You can see this, Ctrl C and paste. So that is that. Then we can close O up, then we can close arrow up here. So now this is another way it gets trickier. As you can see, this letter here has one part, letter T has one part, but letter A here has two parts. So how are we going to morph two parts into one part? It's very simple. All you have to do is just to click on this one part of this T. We are going to come to display button here. Then you come to create parts. You can see parts. So what it means that we have created another part inside the T. So T has two parts. This is the first part for T. This new part we just create is the second part for T, as you can see. So we are going to come here back to the first keyframe. Then we're going to create the second part. So this is the first part for T, this is the second part. So we're going to copy the first part of A, we're going to bring it here, the first part of T, and we'll paste it. Then we'll come to the second part of A, copy, and we'll come to the new part we created and paste it. So as you click on this new part we created, we're going to come back to this play button and you click on merge parts. If you click on merge parts, as you can see, the inner of this A is not showing right here. So you just come to this merge parts, change this mode add to subtract, then it will reveal that inner space there. So that is how we're going to do that for letter T. Now letter I also. So same thing, we can see P has two parts, I has one part. So same thing we did for that, we're going to do it for this also. So I'm going to click on the part I, come to the play button, then create a new part also. Add a keyframe, then go front, then come to the first part of I, then copy the first part for P, Ctrl C, come here and paste, then you copy the second part of P, Ctrl C, you come to the part here and paste. Don't forget to add the merge part. So as far you click on here, come to the play button, come to merge part, open up the merge part, add, put it to subtract, then we are done for that. Now we have letter O here. We can see letter O here has two parts, and the letter here has one part. This is like a reverse of what we have just done now. So now here has one part and here has two parts. So how are we going to? It's so simple. So there's no need for you creating a new part. All you have to do is just to copy this part and paste it on these two parts. So these two O will morph into just the H, because H has one part. So you're just going to come here, copy the H part, then paste it on the two part for O, come paste it on the first part, come to the second part and paste it also. So the two O will morph into just the H. So that is done. Then the last part here, we've done for H. Then copy I part, as we know, then paste it here. So now this is where we have a little problem. Now we are done with the alphabet for motion, as you can see, but we still have two letters or two alphabets left in the graphic. So what are we going to do in this kind of situation? Nothing. It's just so simple. So you are going to click on the content, on the main content, and create a new part. After you create a new part, this part will be for S part. As you can see, it's going to be for S part. So all you have to do is come here, just go back in time, then create a keyframe here, then go back and copy the part C, copy it and paste it on the new part. As you can see, the letter of the color is not showing. Don't forget, merge parts is what you are going to add. Just right click on merge parts, then it's going to show. That is that for that. Then we're going to come again, create another part again. This one, create another part. So you come back in time, create a keyframe for part 2. Then you go and copy the last part, which is S, Ctrl C. Then paste it. Then paste it on the second part. We just click and paste. No, we're going to go front, then click on it and paste. Here we go. So as you can see now, we can see how the text morphs into the second letter. So after that, we can just close all this. Then we can delete this. We don't need it anymore. You can just delete. Now here we have our text. As you can see how it morphs. So you can decide to animate the keyframe. Just press U, then all the keyframes are going to review. You can decide to is them. You can decide to shift this right, so you can decide to adjust the graph if you want, as you can see. So this is how to create a text morph animation in After Effects. So that is all for this tutorial. If you enjoyed this tutorial, kindly like and subscribe. See you on the next video.